No, hello again. That was cool. Well, that was sick. That's okay. Well, time to restart the whole spiel. Just saying it's leg day. So people... I can't go, sir. I would like to. I would love to, actually. I'm gonna go after this truck. Because I can't go. I wish I could have gone. Hey, that's okay. It was just a work truck. Probably had to get to work or home. Either or. It was a drop down, but hey. Do not do what I do. Driving should be important. Anyways, leg day. Warm up the quads. Maybe warm up some hamstring as well. Go straight into hack squat, into pendulum. Probably do a 45 and a 35 again. Probably hopefully add a rep this week. If not, add half a rep because, I would like to do that. If I cannot, that's okay. I did just hit this weight last week. So I don't expect to be improving drastically every single week. I expect some of the reps to become easier. Like on the eccentric or concentric, it should be a little easier. Like, am I controlling going down easier? That's also a good reason to videotape yourself on at least your heaviest set. Just to understand, am I controlling this weight properly and going up properly? And doing that, you can also see if you're a big notes guy, you can instead of just writing down, oh, I did 5 reps. Last week I did 5 reps. Well, how did those reps look? Is another way to see if you're getting stronger in the gym. Because I do watch my videos that I record myself doing the reps so I can see if I'm working, if these are easier reps or not. Because I am not the most meticulous guy, as from yesterday. I told you, I just do what I'm told and work out. But that's a different story when it comes to legs and stuff. Like legs and chest and back. Like, I want to be meticulous because those are things that I am struggling to grow. So, well, I'm struggling to grow everywhere. But like, my arms are pretty decent for my size. So I'm not as worried about them not getting overly bigger right now. Like, they look pretty decent, so I'm not gonna complain. But I am going to make sure I can be pushing myself on legs, because I have been seeing that my legs have grown a bit, not too much, but they have grown just a bit. It takes a minute, because it's training. It's not an overnight thing. I have been seeing slight improvements. I've been seeing weight gain, which is also a good sign. If you're gaining a ton of weight quickly, you're gonna get stronger because of mass. If you understand the laws of physics, mass moves mass. The thing with that too is when you get bigger, as a matter of fact, you do get a lot more muscle. But do you want that? Do you want a ton of fat on your body with a ton of muscle? So that's my whole idea of bulking and cutting and stuff like that. Is if I bulk up, I don't want to get too fat, because like my whole goal is to see at least the top part of my abs. Like, it's hard to see my bottom, which that means I'm not lean enough. Kind of happens. But when you are leaning down, or when you're doing a recomp or anything like that, which is just main gaining, there is no if, buts, about it. all you're doing is maintaining. You're just getting leaner. It's just, they call it a body recomp because, well, you're eating the same amount of food and training the same. It's just, you're now at a different weight. And it's crazy about that. What does that sound like? Maintaining. You're just adding just a hair of extra food. Like, studies have shown that fucking 50 more calories, I think, is enough extra amount of calories for you to be in a caloric surplus to be putting on mass. But hey, there are so many debates about it that it's hard to be right and wrong. So just do what you think. Like, because there's a lot of people who swear by bulking and cutting. I saw this one dude on Instagram who swears by it. He's like, I put on 10 pounds through bulking and cutting. I went from 175 to 185. Yeah, it's cool. Did it take less time for you to put on the muscle? Yes. Did it take actually more time to cut down instead of just staying at a relatively healthy weight? I would suggest 15. If, like, 15 should be the biggest you get if you're being real active, like 15% body fat. That's pretty cool. That's okay. Now, god damn it. But if you want to stay lean, you cannot stay single digit lean unless your body is letting you do that. Like, think about it. Single digits is one crazy ass look. Like, the difference between 12 and 9 is 3 percentages. The difference between 10 and 9 is 1 percentage, which can be a lot, but it's not as visible. It's when you start getting 9 to 8, 8 to 7, 7 to 6. When you start getting that low, it's like it's peeling off your body. You're like getting so lean, you're getting so like jacked. Like you're not getting jacked, you're just getting leaner, which is great. Like, the thing is, like, you're not putting on muscle when you're getting that lean, unless you're on PEDs, or your body's able to maintain that weight from a very young age from just having a genetic set point that low. Would I suggest, if you are not, like, right now maintaining 6% to get down to 6%? No, do not do that. I would suggest, if you are at 20 to 25, I would suggest, even if you're higher body fats, I would suggest trying to get down to a good healthy weight, which is 15 to 20. Athletic, if you want to look athletic and be at a good athletic body percentage, 15 to 12 is good enough. Now, 12% is still crazy. I had 12% at one point when I was in high school, but that's because I was doing practice of, like, my chosen sport. Now, does that mean I would suggest doing that? The only reason I got that lean was because I was doing 2 hours of just training in general. Like, I was doing cardio resistance all in those 2 hours. Like, we do about an hour and a half of cardio, and then 30 minutes of, like, weight training or physical training or, like, resistance training. Like, all different words for the same thing. Resistance training was not always weights for us, though. That's because it was a sport. But resistance training now for me is weights, and it's for most of you. Like, everybody wants to be a big jack dude like Larry. Like, Larry Wheels is fucking big. He's 250 right now, I think. Oh, okay. That was weird. But he's, like, still jacked. Like, the idea of a man that big and that lean is crazy to me. The idea that you can get that big and lean even with steroids could not comprehend. Now, I've seen people who are jacked, like, just jacked. And they could be lean, they could not be. I've seen people who are big, like, big as hell and lean. But that's because of genetics. That's also because of years and years. But are they big as, like, pro bodybuilder? No. The idea of being able to put that much muscle on your frame is crazy. Think about it, like, no one should be fucking 6 foot, 300 pounds of pure muscle. It's a lot of muscle. I don't think people understand how big some of these, like, open bodybuilders and classic physique bodybuilders are. Like, even men's physique, which is the smaller guys, not that much smaller. They're actually pretty big. There's a guy I watch whose weight cap is 5 pounds for men's physique, but like 15 pounds for classic. That makes a total. That's a lot. He's only 5'9". It's like his weight cap, I think, is 160 something for maybe 170 something, maybe, I don't know. I'd have to remember his weight. Like, it's between 160 and 170 for men's physique, but 160, 170 peeled is a lot of muscle. Like, that guy walks around and is crazy looking. Now, 15 pounds to his weight, like, think about that. That's 175 to 185, I think. I could be completely wrong. I have to look it up. Lean, like, completely shredded. You could see the striation in his chest and hamstrings and biceps, like shoulders and stuff like that. You could not believe what he would look like off season. He'd be a minimum, I'm given, 200 pounds. That's what what's his name? Rough Diesel is. He's 205. His weight cap is 165 for classic, I think, because he's such a short guy. But he's crazy big. Like, you ever seen someone so, like, I've seen him stand next, like, I haven't seen him in person, but I've seen, like, actual Instagram videos of him standing next to a guy I believed was massive, because he was 5'10", 175. Like, holy shit, that's a big dude. Like, you know how crazy that is? Like, but then he stood next to Rough Diesel, who is almost 5 inches shorter than this dude, and he literally, like, dwarfs him in muscle size. Like, it was a lat comparison, and, like, his back lat spread was the, like, it made it, what's his name? I don't remember his name now. TNF. That dude is not a small dude at all. And it made him look like a child standing next to Rough Diesel. And Rough Diesel isn't even that tall. Like, you guys gotta understand, these people are massive. What I'm trying to get at here is, it's a lot of training. Like, all this training, all this stuff is for one goal and one goal only. It's either to be, well, not one goal and one goal only. That's not a word I should be using. But what's it called? Not like one goal, but like multiple goals. Like, your goal should be to be healthy. If you're of, like, an older age, like, you should be trying to lose body fat and get, like, more muscle on your body, because studies have shown the more muscular you are, well, the more muscle you have, the more likely you'll live longer, because, well, unless you're adding a ton of muscle with PEDs. Like, if you are, like, jacked, like, naturally big, and you've put on a ton of muscle, you'll survive a lot more things because you have more muscle. So like when you get older, when you do atrophy, you have more time for that muscle to atrophy because you put on so much muscle. It's crazy. It's crazy shit to me. Let's get to this lift. Let's go. Holy fuck, one more. Up. Hold on. I have no idea how many reps are there. Let's get it on, man. Drop 35, just eat the 45. Let's go. Oh, dude. It's okay. Holy fuck. Okay, let's get this shit. Okay. Holy shit. Ooh, fuck. Heavy. Oh, he's right. Deadlift. Already out thing. Okay. Okay. Readjust. Pick it up. Move it. Ha! Ooh. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. That's not what I want to do, though. Or think. Oh. Fuck, that's heavy. Just 7 kg. This is an extra fucking 1 pound. I have no idea, actually. Oh, fuck. Where's the Now I know why. Everybody who records their voice and their workouts, keep this bitch clipped too, because you forget it's on you. Because that's not cool. You don't want to do that. I forgot completely for a whole set. So I have no idea how the audio came out. It was either real muffled or y'all heard nothing. I'm saying y'all. There isn't just, I think just one person watching these videos religiously. I'm talking. I swear there's always one dude. If it's a dude, I don't know. I could not tell you. I don't have my analytics open. Oh. Man, I don't have them open. I could not tell you. I had them open once, and it said most of the people watching me were from Brazil. That was an interesting day, because I don't speak Portuguese. Hablar español, pero portugués, nada. I do not speak Portuguese. I could not tell you. Wish I spoke Portuguese, but it's apparently real close to Spanish, which I do know. I'm very confused on why Brazil was such a, when I first started recording, that was my first viewer was from Brazil. And if that dude is watching, that's cool. Cool guy, man. But I could not tell you. I think it's just bored. I showed up. None of my stuff is in Portuguese. But that's okay. I forgot what I was gonna. Oh yeah, leg day. Good legs. Fucking quads hurt. Hamstrings feel good. They're feeling sore. My quads are feeling sore already. Oh yeah. The game I was talking about yesterday, Inscription. I suck at it. I beat the first part of the story. I don't know how to get the next crypt. It cryptid. The thing that goes on the tombstone. When you die. It's part of the game. You have to beat some people and be like, this is what they did when they died and stuff like that. Can't get past that because I don't know. Also, screw the trapper. Guy sucks. I just wanted to trade a pelt for monies. I didn't want to get my ass beat 20 times, man. That wasn't cool. Still haven't beat him. It's not fair. And now I don't know how Leshy's gonna be, because he was way easier in the first one, and now the second one I have no idea, because this is a whole different game system now. The first one is those tabletop card games that you play with your family. You get a few cards like Magic. You ever played Magic the Gathering? Yeah. It's like Magic in the first half, and then it's a 4-bit card game in the second one, and then I haven't got the third one, so I can't tell you. But from what I've seen, it's like a 3D thing. Oh man, I'm in the intersection now, because I was inching too fucking close. And now I'm living in an intersection. It's cute. Really hope it turns green. Well, I'm not in an intersection. I'm just over the line, and this lady is behind me. Oh, I wish I winked. Please turn green. I don't want to be here. It's not cool. I really want to go. I don't want to run a red light either, because that's highly illegal. what I really don't like where I'm sitting. Green. Thank you. Anyways, yeah. It's like a 3D. You ever watched Adventure Time? From what I've seen, it's like that. Like you get a holographic card game. They get holographs and it's cool. It's cute. It's real cool. And then, could not tell you about the fourth half. I do not remember. Last time I ever seen someone play that game was 3 years ago. And it was cartoons. Real cool, man. It was a real cool game to watch. It was like, you finished it like in one video. No, it took 3 videos, I think. I don't know. I'd have to look at the series if there's a series or not. Because, man, it's been a minute. You ever just watch videos from like a long time ago and go, damn, I've aged a lot from this time. Like, I've changed. Hey, but that's mortality. You ever think about that? It's mortality. All you're doing is thinking about how mortal you are, which is not a terrible concept. Mortality is cool. Jesus. But, anyways, on that topic of mortality, you should be getting in the gym, no matter what age. Well, unless you're real young, like you can't walk, and also don't understand the dangers of lifting weights. I'm not telling you to get telling you when you're of like age of comprehension, like let's say 5, go just get a feel of like working out. Find a love for it, because that love will change all kinds of shit. Like, it'll make you happy. Well, it'll make you love it, and it'll make you want to, is it the back? No, it's not. It'll make you love the gym, it'll make you love exercise. And you'll usually end up a more healthy human because of it, because you're doing more, like, exercise, like you're doing more stuff. This is not the best place for this stuff. If you ever wonder, I don't have a camera, I just have my phone. So, I didn't buy no cool camera. Probably. That's, nah. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. The earlier you start, like, the more you want to be in the gym, the more, like, you want to be healthy. It's like, you're looking at other, well, this is another thing. Don't compare yourself to other people all the time. Like, comparison is the killer of, like, happiness. Like, the more you compare yourself to someone like Sam Sulek, or Greg Doucette, or Chris Bumstead, or Noel Dizel, or Larry Wheels, or TNF, or Rough Diesel, or like all these big names, or Urs or Mike Israetel, or like all these names that are like popular nowadays. Like you can't always, it makes it hard for you to be happy with the gains you've had. That's why I record, to see if I'm changing. Like, I know I don't do physique updates like other people, just be like, this is what I look like right now, this is what I look after a pump and all that. But I do take pictures every month to see how much better I look, or how different I look, because it's a me against me. Like, thinking it's me against that dude or me against that person, it won't make you happy all the time. It'll make you drive to push harder, but as soon as you don't reach that person, you'll ask, why did I work for this? Like, why did I push so hard if I don't even look even like a speck like this person? But look at yourself back when you started. Do you look massively different? The only person I haven't seen do like a massive different change in a year or in a few years, that's crazy. Damn. Like, a massive change in a year, like, because newbie games are crazy. Like, you'll put if you're genetically good at, like, if you're genetically good at putting on muscle, like, geez, like, if you can put on 10 pounds in a year, that's a lot of weight. People don't understand. 10 pounds is still a lot. Okay. Like, if I, like, when I started working out, which was, I've been off and on again for years, but, like, this is, like, the first year I'm putting into hard, not meticulous, but hard training. Like, I'm staying consistent as I can. I'm not taking weeks and weeks off. I'm not just working out once a week and then stopping and then getting back on the train, or stuff like that. Like that's the difference. Is I want growth, so I can take off like a few days, if maybe a week, if I'm feeling real bad. But like when I was taking months or weeks, like I wasn't growing at that time. I wasn't being consistent at that time. Like I am relatively consistent now. I'm not the best, but that's because now I have to implement the gym into my routine of, well, real life now. Like, I'm not at school. It's not just me, school, and the gym. It's me, work, and the gym. Like, it's changed. It's not that big of a change as much most people think. But like it's a bigger change than you would think as a younger age. Like, I thought when I was younger that I could just, like, if I was an adult, I'd be great. Like, I could do better. But now I'm semi an adult. I'm still young. I'm not completely in my later years. I'm still fairly young. I'm still able to make mistakes and get back on it. You can make mistakes whenever and still get back on it. It's just harder the older you get. Like, I've talked to people who are older than me and they get injured and they're done for a bit. Like, but on a lighter note, the gym's great for you. Like, as I was talking about, like, as you get older, the more muscle you have when you're younger, the more muscle you have to atrophy. So if you continue to work out throughout your later years in life too, you actually reduce the amount of atrophy you have. So I'd say just continue to work out, continue to do stuff. Like, don't stop working out when you get old. Make it part of your routine. And when you have kids, try your best to make it to maybe once a week. Because I don't know. I don't have kids, and I know they're hard. So try your best. Just be good.